Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for an August reading. So I have shuffled these cards really good. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started and let's ask the universe, what do Scorpios need to know in August? What do they need to know in August? Our Scorpios. Let's see what we have here. Still need at least one more card for our Scorpios for August, universe. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? All right. Okay, Scorpios. The overall energy of this reading. The Fool card. Taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. Let's see. Moving ahead, jumping into something without looking. Let's find out why the Fool card surrounds this whole reading. So, up here in your highest energy, the Two of Wands. Well, you got the whole world in your hands. You are looking out over the world, wondering what to do with this world. It's like having the ball in your court, but you're not quite sure where to play it and how to play it. It's right next to the Eight of Cups. So it's as if I think you've walked away from something and it's left you with the world in your hands. And it feels like you're just not quite sure what your next move is. This Eight of Cups, the walking away card here, is right next to the Five of Wands in your highest energy. Excuse me. I'm talking a lot, and I always do that cough when I talk a lot. So, the Five of Wands, that is confusion, stress, and anxiety. That's what you've walked away from. Now you're free to do what you want with your world. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay? So you walked away from all that stress, all that anxiety, confusion. The walking away, it has to do with the Fool card, because that's right above the Fool card. So you walked away from this energy of being frivolous, of like living in the present without regard to consequences. Left you confused, stressed, and anxious. Well, you walked away from it. Now you have the whole world in your hands, and you're looking for stability and security. So this sits right next to the Fool. And I think that's what you forgot. You forgot. It's like something was presented to you that was fun, and you went with it, but it didn't. It just didn't last. You found yourself at the edge of the cliff here, and decided to walk away from it. This Ace of Pentacles is why, because it wasn't grounded. There was no security. There was no stability. So here you are with your world in your hands, looking out and wondering, okay, now what am I going to do now? Okay? But you do know, and you've learned from this, that this is part of what you need. This is part of what you want, is the Ace of Pentacles. So then we have the Two of Swords on the other side of the Fool card here. Yeah, you kind of like, you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to deal with it. Like, living in the present was fun. So yeah, you didn't see and didn't want to even think about any consequences while you were in the energy of the Fool. But that only lasted so long because we have the Five of Wands right above the Two of Swords. So yeah, no matter how much you blocked it and didn't want to see it and you just wanted to keep having fun, this energy did enter. The confusion, the anxiety, the stress. Um, so, it happened. So under the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Magician. I think this is about, well, you want to manifest. I know you want to manifest the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Because this is what was lacking in the last relationship, the one that you walked away from. You do have the whole world in your hands, and you want to, whichever way that you want to, you end up going with that world, you do want to manifest security and stability and groundedness. We know that. The Magician's pointing at this Three of Swords. Um, you, so, you know, they're revealing to you that this Fool energy, which is right above that Three of Swords, this is usually how it ends up. And so they're just kind of revealing to you the consequences of living the life of the Fool, which can be fun, but it never lasts, and it usually ends up in heartbreak. There could have been somebody else involved in this relationship while you were having fun, and you didn't see it, but there could have been someone else, because the Three of Pentacles is right next to the Three of Swords. And it's like the Magician is trying to point this out, that I get a couple of different feelings from this. I get one feeling is maybe you were in like a threesome relationship that you thought was fun, an open relationship, or there was a third party. There was something like that going on, did not work out. This is Three of Pentacles. It's a dark card. I never see that really, well, usually don't see that working out as something that manifests into something good. It always turns out like this, usually. You were blocking that, though. I mean, that Three of Pentacles, look, it's like you just wanted to have fun. You didn't want to have to worry about anything else. But, it just crept in. It crept in, this Five of Wands. And, all things, not all things, but many things must come to an end. And this did, as it usually does play out. You want that security and the groundedness. So you let it cycle out. You're ready to put down the heavy burden, the wands. It became a burden rather than a joy of the Fool. And so this heavy burden you're putting down, you're entering a new beginning in your life, a joyful new beginning. You know what you want now. Because before, I don't think you really knew what you wanted. You just kind of went with the flow. So, Scorpios, I think you're entering a new phase in your life, and it is going to be joyous, and it's going to be a new beginning here. We have the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles that came out here. It feels like you really actually reached out to the universe for your path forward. See, you didn't really, and you don't know really which direction to go in your world right now. But you're going to figure it out because the Sun card is here, and the Hermit is here to show you the way away from getting peanuts or breadcrumbs out of a relationship, which is what it was, where your scales were out of balance, you weren't getting everything that should come with the relationship, you weren't getting the Ace of Pentacles. There was no stability or security in that relationship, and now you're ready for it. So the Hermit is showing you the way away from that type of energy, away from the Six of Pentacles, so that you can put the burden down, move into this new life. This is a new beginning with joy and happiness. And then we have the Justice card that came out above the Hermit. So Justice is balancing your scales again. See, we had that on the other side of the Hermit. And that's where your scales are unbalanced. You're getting like breadcrumbs from a relationship. Well, you have control of your life now. And you have your sword up because you know what you want. And this is right above the Hermit card. So, and this is also the card for Libra. So Libra might be involved in this reading someplace, Scorpio. You might have Libra in your chart, or it might be around the reading someplace, male or female. But yes, you are balancing your scales, protecting yourself, protecting your heart here, holding that scale up, waiting for the right thing to come along. Are there any more cards for Scorpio for August, please, universe? Any more cards for Scorpio for August? Oh man, those wands. Boy, do you have a new beginning coming. Oh my gosh. So I would have been really freaked out if that was a wand. But that's a nice card. Yeah, they show. Okay. They show. Look what we got here. Look at that. Look at that whole row. That whole row. It's all wands. Okay. That's all fire. Fire, passion, new beginnings. The whole row. All right. Well, let's start up here. Okay. Next to the Justice card, balancing yourself, your energy, protecting yourself, knowing what you want. And you're going to keep those scales balanced. You are moving ahead. You're moving forward, away from rocky waters, which, you know, this Fool energy turned out to be, into smooth and calm waters. But you're not alone. You got somebody on the boat with you. And looking down here, we have the Queen of Wands right next to the new beginning. Male or female, possible fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But more importantly, it's about the staff of new beginnings. And, you know, it's a staff of passion too. I think there's somebody coming in. We have the King of Wands here, right above the Queen of Wands. Staff of new beginnings. I think you have a soulmate coming in. If they're not a soulmate, they're a twin flame. They might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's where your new beginning is, because of the Ace of Wands. It's like, pay attention to those wands. Pay attention to those wands. There is and look, the Sun. There's a huge new beginning on your horizon with someone who wants the same things as you, someone who also wants a new beginning. And there's going to be a lot of passion with this person, male or female. Oh my gosh. So, that was your reading, Scorpios. Thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.